Well, I just want to thank you for this opportunity that you have given me to stand in front of you at this very beautiful conference, and I'm really, really super excited. I just want to say thank you to all the organizers, to all the people who managed to put everything in order so that we can all come together and learn from each other. And since morning, I've been listening to other speakers speak about different topics that they've been talking about, and it has helped me a lot in trying to understand the meaning of life and what life is all about. So I was asking myself a couple of minutes ago that, so what am I going to talk about? It seems like it seems like all the speakers, all the five speakers who have taken the stage before me have done the job. And I remember when the organizers, Mr. Mtewe, when Mr. Mtewe called me, he said, "So Cliff, I want you to come to our youth conference and talk about the comfort zone versus the other side of life." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. It's very much possible to come and talk about it." I love talking to young people a lot because I'm still a young person. I'm 32 years of age because they say life begins at 40, so that means I'm still a youth. And but minutes later, when I hung up, I asked myself this question: so what am I going to talk about in terms of what that topic is all about? The comfort zone versus the other side of life. And it got me thinking on the issues that we face every day. As young people, we do have a lot of problems that we're facing. We do have a lot of challenges that we're facing. We have a lot of things to take care of on a daily basis. Whether those things, they really do make sense to us or they don't. The matter of the fact is we're actually doing something, or we're actually doing many things at the same time. And it is really, really causing a lot of problems to our future. And I remember the very first time I went public, the very first time I went public speaking, it was an opportunity I got out of the blue. I was actually doing my motivational study guide every single day, posting it to people and for free. And I remember someone saying, "You can actually make money out of public speaking." At first I was like, yeah, I'm doing this because of money. But there's something that I learned behind making money with your gift, that is empowering people with the right information, with the right knowledge. If you can make a life out of a life, then your purpose is fulfilled. What I mean by that is, when you use your gift to empower other people, that's your purpose. The reason for your existence is all about making lives better, changing the lives of other people. So that got me thinking otherwise that though I want to make money and though I'm getting paid to do what I do, but the primary thing, or the most important thing to look at every time that I stand in front of people is, so how many lives am I going to inspire? How many lives am I going to change? Though it is not up to me to force change on you, but it is up to me, it is my responsibility when I stand in front of you to talk about the things that matters the most, to talk about information that makes sense to you, and to talk about some of my personal experience that I know one or two people will be helped and will have enough energy, enough power, and enough will to convince them to move to the next level of life. That's what we are or that's what I want to do with my life. So that is the main reason why I started Cliff Motivation. Cliff Motivation is a platform that I created to help people identify their purpose, live purpose-driven lives, so that they can actually accomplish what God destined them to do. That's what Cliff Motivation is all about. So today is a very special day. I want to talk about 5 ways to step out of the comfort zone. There are 5 ways that you can actually use to change your life. To change your life. Remember, this conference is all about giving purpose, giving meaning to your life. And I'm here to talk about some of the ways that has actually stopped us from moving into the place where life can change. We are still stuck in this one place where life seems to not be moving. And let me give you this example before I move forward. I've come to realize that there are a lot of times in our lives that we tend to blame the devil, or what we call the stagnation life. Those who believe in the spiritual world knows what I'm talking about. That there are times that you try to do some things and then it doesn't work out. And then you come into agreement with yourself that the devil is after your life. And then you come to us, we sit down, we talk, we discuss, we do a lot of things. I try to motivate, and all this that I'm doing is trying to find the weak point why you are not at your best level. And I've come to realize that blaming the devil is at the top of the list. That I've tried 1 week to change my life. I tried 2 weeks to change my life. But one thing that I've realized is things are not working. So the devil is after my life. Sometimes it is not the devil. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes it is not the devil. Sometimes it is all about the strategy that we use that is failing us at the end of the day. And the second thing is, sometimes it is all about the strategy that we keep repeating that is giving us not so good results or bad results, but we keep repeating it over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Life doesn't work that way. So I want to share with you the 5 things that I believe will make a change in your life. The 5 ways to step out of the comfort zone. The very first thing that I want you to know is it is a must. You must accept that you have a problem. When things are about to change in your life, or when things are about to shift in your life, all you've got to do is to change other things. Some of the things that you actually need to change is your personal brand. When I say personal brand, I mean who you are as a person, what defines you as an individual. If you're a couple in this room, married, I'm not talking about what defines you as a couple. I'm talking of what defines you as an individual. As a person of interest, as a person who has a purpose, as a person who has a gift, as a person who has a talent, as a person who has a mission on earth, what defines you? What is the one thing that really makes you stand out the most? And if you find out that thing, there is another thing that I want you to look at. How best can you make that thing work? So if you're finding trouble, if you're finding the going tough, what it means is there is a problem, there is a hindrance that needs to be moved. And one of the ways you can actually make that thing go away is to accept that you have a problem. You have a hindrance that needs either help from other people or a change of strategy from your inner self. Most people don't want or should I say most people feel embarrassed to accept the fact that they have a problem, or they've been doing something over and over and over again but producing wrong results. Today is the day that I want you to make up your mind and accept. Whether you feel embarrassed or not, I want you to change yourself. I want you to change your thinking. I want you to change the way you see yourself. Accept that you have a problem, and the problem will bow down to you. So I had an addiction that was born in the late 2008, that I got married to for more than 10 years. And that thing really killed my life to the extent that I didn't know what to do next. Until the point that I realized that I needed help, but I was too ashamed to say it. I was just too ashamed to say it. I knew that I needed help in dealing with the situation because I was trapped in it, and the only thing that I needed was a rope from someone outside of the box, outside of the pit. It took me some time to realize that I was wasting a lot of time instead of just asking for help. So I am saying this, that you can actually make life better for you if you accept the responsibility that lies ahead of you. If you know what life has to offer you, or if you know what God wants you to do in your life, then the earlier the better for you to accept you have a problem, seek help, and the help will definitely come.